Hi there, Josiah David Fenimore back for another video. We are in Leviticus, the Old Testament. We have finished up chapters of Genesis and Exodus, and we are now in Leviticus, going back and forth from Leviticus to John in a Bible study of the Old Testament and the New Testament. So here we go, chapter 1, Leviticus. And the Lord called unto Moses, and spake unto him out of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, If any man of you bring an offering unto the Lord, ye shall bring your offering of the cattle, even of the herd, and of the flock. If his offering be a burnt sacrifice of the herd, let him offer a male without blemish. He shall offer it of his own voluntary will at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation before the Lord. And he shall put his hand upon the head of the burnt offering, and it shall be accepted for him to make atonement for him. And he shall kill the bullock there before the Lord, and the priest Aaron's sons shall bring the blood, and sprinkle the blood round about upon the altar that it is by the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And he shall flay the burnt offering, and cut it into his pieces. And the sons of Aaron, the priest, shall put fire upon the altar, and lay the wood in altar upon the fire. And the priests, Aaron's sons, shall lay the parts, the head, and the fat, in order upon the wood that is on the fire which is upon the altar. But his inwards and his legs shall be washed in water, and the priest shall burn all on the altar, to be a burnt sacrifice, an offering made by fire, of a sweet savor unto the Lord. So he's going through the rituals that needs to go on to happen for the redemption of atonement of sins at this time, before Christ was the blood offering. And if his offering be of the flocks, namely of the sheep, or of goats, for a burnt sacrifice, he shall bring it a male without blemish. And he shall kill it on the side of the altar, northward before the Lord. And the priests, Aaron's sons, shall sprinkle his blood round about upon the altar. And he shall cut it into pieces with his head and his fat, and the priest shall lay them in order on the wood that it is on the fire which is upon the altar. But he shall wash the inwards and the legs with water, and the priest shall bring it all and burn it upon the altar. It is a burnt sacrifice, an offering made by fire, of a sweet savor unto the Lord. And if the burnt sacrifice for his offering to the Lord be fowls, then he shall bring his offerings of turtle doves, or of a young pigeons. And the priest shall bring it unto the altar, and wring off his head, and burn it on the altar, and the blood thereof shall be wrung out at the side of the altar. And he shall pluck away his crop with his feathers, and cast it beside the altar on the east part, by the place of the ashes. And he shall cleave it with the wings thereof, but shall not divide it asunder. And the priest shall burn it upon the altar, upon the wood that is upon the fire. It is a burnt sacrifice, an offering made by fire, of a sweet savor unto the Lord. So these are all the directions on how to give a proper burnt offering, whether it be cattle, sheep, or turtle dove. So, good beginning to Leviticus. More directions and manuals. The Lord is never short on his manuals. He knows what he wants, and he's a good God. He's a gracious God. That's still the theme here. But his grace knows no bounds when it comes to direction. And so I just see that he wants things done specific. But he wants things done correctly so that it's a savor unto the Lord. And so when Jesus comes to make things right, he sees that they've gone too far into the ways of traditions. And so he sees that people, humanity, hurting people are worth more, and it's worth breaking the Sabbath to work on the Sabbath when you're doing something well, even if it's just breaking tradition. So he came to change and stir stuff up. All right, well, thank you for joining me for Leviticus chapter 1. I will see you in the second one. Peace.